Good morning, everyone. I wanted to share an email that I received that is reserved for financial contributors to Ammon Bundy's legal defense. Now, Ammon and others are fighting a two-front war in the courts of Oregon and Nevada. It is important to have investigators in at least two states, video forensic experts regarding the arrest, as well as the Nevada protest and other fees and costs. Additional contributions can be done here, and we're left in the link. But anywho, this email from Arnold Law to myself, and the subject is Ammon Bundy opposes secret documents thanks to your financial support. And it's dated Tuesday, April 5th, 2016 at 4:43 p.m. It reads, as per the status report filed on March 23, 2016, all defendants other than Ammon Bundy agreed to the superseding protective order keeping certain discovery documents secret. We oppose the order due to a desire to allow sunlight to shine in on this case and our need for crowdsourcing investigation. Read more about these documents that are coming exclusively to you first after filing, and they have given me 3 links to go to. I will not disclose them at the time, but if there's any information on them, on those links that I feel you need to have, I'll put them in a video. Here is a sample of what was written to the court in our filing today. Given the highly charged political and social commentary that surrounded this case, it is especially important to note that all of the defendants are wholly dependent on this court to ensure that the law, not hyperbole, exaggeration, or politics, rules the day. So far, the explanations and presumptions about what happened at Malheur National Wildlife Refuge, including some explanations already made here in this court, have been tainted by governmental bias. In fact, the government has made no secret of its tactical plan to use and infiltrate traditional and social media to mischaracterize, discredit, marginalize the militia, and to undermine a legitimate and lawful political protest as demonstrated in the publicly released emails and documents. While law enforcement and prosecutors have openly mocked and derided Ammon Bundy and his Citizens for Constitutional Freedom colleagues, it is shocking how little awareness and appreciation the government has shown for their having simultaneously invoked their rights under the protection of the First, Second, and Fifth Amendment to the Constitution of the United States. These failures are precisely why the defendants must depend upon the court as a fair and neutral tribunal, focused on the actual facts and the relevant law. In essence, it is at what stake here, In essence, what is at stake here is the loss of an opportunity to express to Congress a protester's dissatisfaction with the laws and policies of the United States, and to utilize those same free speech rights to mount a vigorous defense investigation. Staged demonstrations capable of attracting national or regional attention in the press and broadcast media are, for better or worse, a major vehicle by which those who wish to express dissent can create a forum where their views may be brought to the attention of a mass audience, and in turn to the attention of state and national legislators. Long gone are the times when a citizen could literally walk into the White House and talk to the president. For instance, Thomas Jefferson and subsequent presidents, along with their wives, would greet visitors in the East Room around lunchtime. People were not allowed in during the morning when the president was sleeping or while he was out of town. People were, however, allowed to have essentially unfettered access to the White House grounds. This serves as a stark contrast to the police state-like atmosphere of the White House today and the Burns and Harney County Courthouse during the FBI occupation. In contrast to the astute, albeit novel, protest at the Malheur are the actions of sorely misguided county officials and an unquestionably inept Oregon governor who deliberately orchestrated a highly charged and highly political overreaction by both the media and by state and federal law enforcement, and who referred to Mr. Bundy and his fellow protesters as domestic extremists. Although no charges have been made, no indictment has been returned, no ejectment, eviction, or removal proceedings filed in court for camping or squatting, and no arrest warrant has been issued. That is, of course, until after the shooting death of Lavoy Finicum by Oregon State Police and FBI, which is now being investigated by the Department of Justice for possible cover-up, evidence tampering, and obstruction of justice. That is the end. I'll keep you updated when I receive the update. Thanks.